What it do? What it do? What's up? What up, though? How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, today Wednesday. Happy hump day. It's your favorite girl, Phil with Bread. And I'm coming at you in the core. Coming at you in the core, baby. Now, we're going to talk about a little something real quick. I had this on my mind because I was just talking to my good girlfriend. And I had sent her this video of this content creator. Her name B. Taylor. B. Taylor had made a video talking about scarcity mindset, and like when you move up, and well, she moved to a new house, and so she was saying like when you move up in life, like you got to be careful, you know, who you tell your plans, your goals to, what you got going on, because some people will try to scare you and talk you out of, you know, what you want in life. And so it made me think, like, I sent it to my girl because we on the same page. And so it made me think, like, vetting your friends is important because you are what you hang around. Now, sometimes some people can have different qualities, though, that you don't have at all because they're their own person. But for the most part, a lot of time, if your friends got a lot of bad characteristics and traits and stuff, it's a high chance that you probably got something in there too that's you attracted to, or something that you got too. So vetting out your friends is important. You need to pay attention to everything when you befriend somebody. Now, we not taught this. We always taught like just be everybody's friend. I love you, you love me, we're friends, we're a big happy family. In the perfect world, that sounds great, right? That sounds beautiful. We go by familiarity, we go by, because we grew up together. We go by, you know, because we from the same block, or, you know, we go by all that crap. But you need to really look at people for who they is and learn to vet people. And how to vet people is just, you know, to see if we in alignment, to basically use your judgment to check out they personality, check out their ways. Do they have a goal? Do they have a plan? Do they got a future? Are y'all on the same thing? Because a lot of time, most time, when you on that, when you trying to elevate and grow, make sure your people on the same thing, elevating and growing with you. That's what I'm saying. So the same way you strict with these men, some of y'all have standards with your friendships too. That's what I mean. You know, have standards with your friendships, and you know, it's a two-way street. The same way you maintain a relationship with a man, it's the same way you maintain a relationship with your friend. It's not all about you know, it's not a one-way thing. It takes two. It takes effort. It takes, you know, you both gotta want it to work for it to go through. And so I feel like you just need to really, I learned as I got older to vet my friends better, because my judge of character was terrible. My judge of character, was a hot mess. I told you this guy I was dating, he used to have to tell me about my friends, like, this one ain't your friend, that one ain't your friend, she ain't for you, she using you, she this, she that. And I used to think he was hating, but the whole time he was really like trying to look out for me. But so I didn't know how to vet friends back then, because I was going by familiarity. We grew up in the same hood. We went to the same school. We liked Beyonce. We liked the same, you know, just stupid, immature, childish things you shouldn't be befriending people for. You got to think about the real stuff. Like, what you got in common with them? Like, what do we really have in common? Not no boy crazy stuff, D crazy, because a lot of these girls, grown women, be still D crazy. Ain't got no plans for their future and their kids' future, and distracted as hell. So You got to make sure. I know for me, I'm a self-development girl. I really live this life. I walk the walk, I talk the talk. And I know for me, I can't be friends with people that's boy crazy, no plans, no goals and stuff. And they can't be friends with me either, because they gonna feel like I think I'm too good. And quite frankly, I am too good, because we too old for that. What are you doing? What can you look back on your life on and reflect and be proud of, and say that you accomplished and have done with your time? So take a step back and look at your friends. I had a situation where I had an aha moment. I had an aha moment with a homegirl when I realized her parenting skills was not up to par. She separated from her guy, and after she separated from the guy, she didn't want a mother no more. And so that made me look at and vet the friendship more, because it's like, so if you a crappy mother, you don't want to care for your children no more because you're not with that man no more, how you gonna treat me? If you gonna treat your kids that you pushed out and birthed and created, that grew inside of you, if you gonna treat them crappy over a separation, what you gonna treat me like? And that says a lot about you as a person. Like, I know for me, I can't do the deadbeat mama thing. I can't do the deadbeat mama thing. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, mama gotta have a life too, but being a deadbeat, just abandoning your kids and just doing crazy stuff, operating out of desperation and just doing a whole lot because you ain't with a guy no more, that ain't my style. That ain't my style. So I picked up on the aha moment when I seen that, and I picked up and I leveled up my vetting skills. I said, oh no, I had to add that to the list. Deadbeat mothers, no. Dots, no. You proud to be hoeing around and doing all that? And even if you is, do you gotta broadcast it? If you is doing a little razzle dazzle on your own time, do you gotta tell the whole world? Like, it's a certain, like, my sister put it like this one time. She was telling me, she said, you gotta be careful who you hang with, because some people you hang around will make your stock drop. And it sounds real like real superficial, right? It sounds real superficial, but if you think about it, it do make sense. If you got your stuff going on all together, like as an adult human being, and you around people that don't got nothing going on, the people gonna look at you like, why did you hang with them? Now, this happened to me recently. This guy had asked me, dang, I don't even want to say. I don't want to say too much. Okay, so I had met up with somebody, and this guy, he had met up with me and the other somebody, right? And he was like, you hang around her? Why you hang with her? And so, oh my God. And so, he like, man, I had more respect for you, man. I didn't know you hang with people like that, but I didn't know he knew her. But I'm like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. And see, that's a situation when it goes down to history and time. And that's a thing. That's a factor, too. History and time will get you. So, I was like, ooh, I ain't had no answer, because I'm like, damn, he just read the hell out of me, and he ain't lying, because it's like, why am I hanging around her? Because of history. Because of time. Also, I'm a person that like to travel. I like to shop. Now, I ain't a bougie shopper. I just like to shop wherever. Because there's some friend, I was telling my sister-in-law this before. I said, some girl, I'm in the middle. So I ain't poor and I ain't rich either. Okay? So I'm a middle girl, middle class girl. I can't go afford to go buy no $5,000 Chanel bag. I can't afford to have no $2,000, $3,000 car note and all that stuff. So I know my lane and I stay my ass in it. Okay? So you gotta know your lane to stay in it. So what I mean is, yeah, it's cool to be around people that have stuff going on for themselves and stuff, but you gotta know your lane. Don't get around people that got more than you and be trying to live their lifestyle too when you can't afford it, or you going into debt and you robbing Peter to pay Paul to keep up. That's the thing too. Know your lane, know your tax bracket, and stay in it. Okay. So if you travel, get you friends that travel. If you work out, get you friends that work out. If you shop, get you friends to shop. I ain't saying your friends gotta do everything you do, because y'all are your own person, but you gotta make sure you align. Make sure your friend is open and receptive to the lifestyle you live, because if they not open to the lifestyle you live, that mailman look like that. Boy, where you going? Y'all should see this mailman. Sir, why do you got on basketball shorts? Anyway, damn, I forgot what I was saying. He done threw me off with that one. Okay. All I see is the arrow key hanging out his pocket. You the mailman with basketball shorts on. Okay, mailman, get your money then. Hello. Anyway, so yeah, make sure your friend open and receptive to your not to your lifestyle, but just to, your mind, your thoughts, you as a person. Because if it's me and my friend was just talking about this too. If it's somebody that's always clashing, debating, disagree, argue all the time, they don't like you. To me, I feel like you don't like me. She just made a status about this recently, and I feel like she said you always constantly going against me. And I think the underlying issue is because it's some type of hatred or some issue they have with you, so they gotta just nitpick. I had a friend like that. Nitpick everything, just to disagree with you, or also to discredit you. They will do that too. So, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, but you gotta make sure you got some friends that's aligned, that's on what you want. And you gotta have friends that's respectful of your lifestyle. So say, because I had a friend like this. She was real bougie, y'all. Bougie. She real bougie, right? I got another friend too, my best friend like that, actually. She motivate me to stop being so frugal sometime, but then I would get back in my frugal bag. But she motivate me because she real luxurious, high class type of person, right? I'm luxurious and high class in other areas, so I'm not the designer girl. I'm not really obsessed and a big fan of it. It's beautiful. I'm not against it, but I just never, I guess because I grew up poor, I never really cared to have it. So even though I'm older now, I can save and afford it and buy it, I just still don't care for it. So she the type, she loved that stuff. Anything new Balenciaga or Louboutin or Prada or whatever. Now I do like luxury perfume. I do that. But the purses and all that, I ain't wearing all that. So anyway, but I understand quality over quantity. I understand the reason behind the pricing and all that. Anyway, so she like all that stuff, right? This is my best friend. She know me. I'm frugal. I'm going to take that money and go on a vacation. I got the money too to buy the purse too, but I'd rather have memories. She understands, and this is what I mean by somebody who respects you and cares about you. She noticed about me. She know, like, Brittany ain't about to be up in no Louboutin or Louboutin or Louis Vuitton, because it's two different things. She ain't about to be up in there balling out and, doing all that. My friend respects that about me. She knows I'm not doing all that. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never do it. You never know what the future holds. But right now, I'm not doing it. But she know that I'm not like that, and she respect that. And I know she like that stuff, and I respect it. So you see how it's a two-way street. You gotta have a level of respect for your friend on what they like or what they, what they into. But if it's just something crazy and illegal and just out of line, like, I don't know about that, but yeah. So vet your friends good. People do make mistakes, I get that. But I know with me, I always give women more leeway than men. I mentioned this before in one of my videos on what I learned about myself from men. Check that video out if you haven't seen it. I always give women more leeway than men. I always give them more passes. I don't know why I do this, but I do. But I gotta stop doing that too, because when they see you give them an inch, they take a mile, boy. So when you're talking to your people, your friend or your acquaintance, you trying to graduate or convert to a friend, ask questions, ask serious questions, ask or talk about serious stuff to see where they head at, and then you could kind of see like, okay, she intelligent. Okay, we can do this. We can. I like her mind. I rock with you. And you fly, you cute, you do this, you do that, you open to learn new things. That's the key thing. Being open to learn new things is big for me, as with being a friend or around me, because you don't know everything. I don't know everything, and sometimes your way of doing it, somebody might can bring you a different, whole other way of thinking that can help you. But if you so close-minded and think you know everything and get it all together, then it's gonna be hard to even conversate with you, because you won't let nobody complete a damn sentence without you cutting them off, or without you saying, oh, I already know I did that, I tried that. You know what I mean? So yeah, vetting out your friends is very important. And be careful who you have around you, because you don't want nobody around you that don't got nothing going for themselves. You shouldn't be around them anyways if you got your stuff together. If you on the road to getting your stuff together, you probably will be around them people because you around them now, because that's the place in life you at now. But eventually you gonna branch off and learn, you know, more about life. Is more to living than being around them people all damn day. So yeah, what else? Emotionally, mentally, like a relationship. Equally yoked, emotionally, mentally. I ain't gonna say financially. Well, yeah, financially too, because you financially, you want to be on the same level as your friend, because if the person have a jealous heart, keyword, if the person has a jealous heart and you have more than what they have, and they don't got the ambition or the motion or the plan to make something of themselves, they will get envious and jealous of you if you have your ish together and you around them and they don't, if they have a jealous heart. If they're motivated and not jealous, though, you won't have that problem. But that's up to you to use your discernment to figure out. And you just gotta be around bosses, friends that got their stuff together, make it happen. You know, friends that want stuff out of life, friends that's planning out their future. Me and my homegirl, I used to work with, we used to be planning all our retirement together. We used to be like, girl, I'm gonna be this age when I retire. And you see what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I'm gonna be this age when I retire, and you gonna be, because I'm gonna be, I think, 54. Supposed to be 54. But they push back the damn. They keep pushing back the age. Anyway, so we talking about our age and stuff, on how we gonna be when we retire. And we talking about like what we gonna be doing. This is somebody on my level too financially. Not a hater, not jealous. So we like, I'm gonna be on the beach looking at all the hot boys, laid back chilling. When I retire. So we talking about, you know, and then the hot boy gonna come feed me grapes, like stuff like that, joking. And so it's like stuff like that. It is motivational too, to have somebody on the same thing you own. And you know what else is a super goal for me? Therapy. A super goal for me is talking to a friend about therapy. Oh, it makes my heart smile. I remember I had a friend I met in the gym, and she was so self-aware. She was so in tune with herself. She was so all about self-development, but we ain't friends no more. But she was one of the friends like equally yoked like that too. But she to the point where like she rare, just like I'm rare. That was a rare girl. She wasn't boy crazy. She would focus on, I ain't saying you gotta hate me and you don't gotta hate men, but you gotta be focused on your future and yourself too. Yeah, we like to talk about men here and there, but that shouldn't be the main concern. Focus on your life. Like, that's a big distraction. If you don't know, then I'm gonna tell you that's a big distraction. So that's one of them. And then some of them, that's just, you know, I got a new one. she about that. She about that life. She handle her business, responsible, take care of her kids, do her thing. So, and people like that, you don't let them go. Don't mess over them, especially when they good people. Don't mess over them. Don't use them. Don't let them go, because they are very rare people, and they are very valuable people, and they bring a lot of value to you in your life, and you do the same as well. I ain't saying leech. You bring value to their life as well. You know, y'all can bounce off ideas off each other, and share experiences, and just grow as you getting older in this life. Okay? And that's it, y'all. So, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I think that's it for this video, honey. Make sure you equally yoke with your friend, because if you and your friend ain't got it together on the same page, I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be a clash, debate, arguing all the time, disagreeing all the time, hostility, just too much. Okay, so all right, I think that's it for the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Good Sis channel. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Have some standards in your friendships. Bye-bye.